the magic of the asteroid.
Sedna, I flow out in the undercurrent, I dive into the depths, a destination awaits, I honor my creative strength. The salty waters sparkle, my course clean, the ocean embrace light being, I am sheltered in a transparent world. I reconcile in the depths. I give air to my authentic power. In surrender, I surrender to the metamorphosis. Come home to my destiny. The salty waters sparkle, my course clean. The ocean embraces my light being. I am sheltered in a transparent world. I reconcile in time. Free my unique intelligence. Seem almost flow from my hands. The goddess in me is born. Sedna, the goddess of the ocean. Sedna, the goddess of the ocean.
Sedna, she comes out of the Oord Cloud, brings information from extrastellar realms. And every time if she come in the orbit of our solar system, the Earth goes a little bit brrrr, and she brings new energy, new information, galactic information, and we may undergo a metamorphosis. The story of Sedna, I will be very short in it. It's a very long story, but she's coming from the Inuit. And in the Inuit, she's a girl, autonomous, and she wants not all the men her father suggested to marry. And in the end, there was a stranger coming along, and she thought, okay, then this one. And that was not a normal one, it was a shaman, a bird shaman. And she went with him along. After some months, her father got worried and wanted to know where that man was, because he needed to help to fish and to join the society. And then he found out that Sedna was on a rock without food, and the husband was not a good one for her. So he took Sedna in his canoe is it I think in English, and went back home. When they were on sea, the storm bird put with her wings on the sea, and the storm come with high waves, and it was clear that this weather the canoe would not survive, the canoe would not come home. So the father of Sedna threw his daughter out of the boat. And she hanged on the canoe with her fingers. And her father even plashed with a paddle the fingers off. And then she had to surrender in the Arctic Sea without fingers. Of the finger, I don't know the words of it, the parts, all kind of sea mammals got born, so the dolphins and whales, they come to existence. So she is the mother of the sea mammals. She lived on a sea in the depth, and further in the story, the animals are with her. Sedna, when she is in grief, of all things what happen in earth, what happen on Gaia, what happen on the ocean, which are not clean and not with dignity. She has grief, and in her grief, her hair got with a lot of knots, and she's unhappy. Then the Inuit people come together in conclave, and they speak, and all tell to each other what they have done wrong, and that they have regret what they have done with the sea or the land, because no fishes get in their nets, so they need to do something. And they know Sedna is unhappy, so all the fishes stay around her. And then one of the shaman in dream time goes under the water, comb the hair of Sedna, quieten her and tell her the repent and the regret of all the people, and promise that they do better. And then Sedna relax, and the animals, the sea creatures, are free, and she allows that there will be a food for the Inuit. This story about total surrender, situations comes and you don't know what to do, it asks us for total surrender. That is not easy. And this tells that it is important to notice how Gaia is also in grief, and also the ocean. And it is time to make up our mind and to take care of Gaia and her waters. Sedna, the goddess of the ocean, of the Inuit.
A heartbeat calls, I listen, explore the in-between space, an inner world waits. Do I hear the frequencies? Can I fold myself into the waves? Do I listen in veils? Cautiously I slide into a silent world of light, slowing down enhances me. I wait and watch a sacred space appear, a channel for prayer, a harbor of trust. Ioni's eyeing light carries me with all my being. I reach out, I am bridging worlds. I brave the ocean, take care of sea beings. Cherish the heart, bring the souls home. Cherish the heart, bring the souls home. Watch a sacred space appear, a channel for prayer, a harbor of trust. Ioni's eyeing light carries me with all my being. I reach out, I am
In the same period I heard about Celestia, I heard about Varda. And I painted both painting on one day. Varda is from the stories of Tolkien, the queen of the elves. And her partner is Manwë. She has everything to do with fine-tuning fine sound. And she is the queen for creation. And she brings the sun, the moon and the stars in their orbit. She's a lady of light. And this is an every time coming back theme, light, creating light. And that's why I'm very pleased with Varda. Now was Varda the last period. She takes 300 years to go her circle because she's a Kuiper belt object. So she takes about 300 years to turn around. And she was the last period on the 27, 28, 29 degrees of Sagittarius. So she was conjunct the galactic center and conjunct my sun, who's at 27, 28 degrees of Sagittarius. Varda.
This song called Varda, and this is an improvisation. Anneke made the poem at December 14th at 2025. Varda, I conjure essences, create light in the universe. I throw light in the heavens, create a light in the universe. First the sun and moon in their orbit, points of orientation that I cherish and care for, emerge and liberate. Sparking lights I place in their orbit to bring light as a compass and orientation, so as not to wander, to grasp the light within and shine bright, to grasp the light within and shine bright. Varda. I have created this painting in 2025, and it tells me that I am in the wave of the new time, so in the wave of the new waters. Sacred waters, at the source I wait and watch until the waters break into the light. A universal opportunity, I will be born again. Life is sieving my thoughts, my actions, I create my content. Waters in all its forms, preserve knowing. Waters are recoding, in its splendors they are nourishing. Waters in all their crystals appear in a cosmic order in which I am refreshed. I create a tetrahedron, a pyramid of waters in which I stand in the middle. Waters are the source of life, sacred waters. Waters are the source of life, sacred waters.
Quaoar. You write it Quaoar. Quaoar. He's the god of the people who live originally in the district of Los Angeles. The Tongva people. And the Tongva people as community doesn't exist anymore. Even the languages distinguish. Quaoar is a god, is an asteroid found in 2002, and my father had already said 2.0 internet comes. And then he explains me that everybody could join the internet and add to it. And now we know YouTube and Facebook, we all join the information together. And this story is that first is a Quaoar, and he start dancing and singing. And he dance and sing, and then his grandfather comes. And then they dance together. And because they are with two, they dance and sing more words. And then they create a third and the fifth. And every being they dance together. When he joins, multiple dimensions get revealed. I heard about Quaoar in 2021, in I think January. I painted this, and I knew I have been doing this, dancing and singing and creating with people. Because before I start, I ask everybody in the warming up, and which quality will you want to dedicate today? And then I have 5 or 10 or 12 qualities, and with these qualities I choose a dance or I make a dance. And then we write poems from maybe some of the words that people have offered. And I also can give adjustment if somebody wants this quality, that quality. If you have a special quality like acceptance, then you can do something in a movement where acceptance lives in. So I'm happy with all the people who have been joining me and adding with their beautiful words, with their content, with their enthusiasm, with their endeavor, with their discipline, and that we made together this beautiful world of magic where the meter and qualities brings us tools and sharpen on the tools to live in these times. Thank you for listening.
Thanks to all who had brought me here and watch over me. Time to be silent, relieve entanglement, waiting and esteeming. In a new air time, habits evaporate, they dissolve in the current. Relieve a new world, time for reflection, awakening my senses. With joyful courage I reconcile, open to what awaits, curious what is to come. In a new air time, habits evaporate, they dissolve in the current. Release a new world, time for reflections, honoring my senses. With joyful courage I reconcile, I reconcile.
I'm Anneke Wittermans from www.Anneke Wittermans.nl. Netherlands, NL. And great to meet you.
Heartbeat calls, I listen, explore the in-between space, an inner world waits. Do I hear the frequencies? Can I fold myself into the waves? Do I listen in veils? Cautiously I slide into a silent world of light. Slowing down enhances me. I wait and watch a sacred space appear, a channel for prayer, a harbor of trust. Ione's eyeing light carries me with all my being. I reach out. I am bridging worlds. I brave the ocean, take care of sea beings. Cherish the heart, bring the souls home. Cherish the heart.